Continuing my review of Spider-Man video games, this game here is one of my favorite Spider-Man games there is. So here is my review of Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Well, with great power also comes great fun and some annoyance. So the story of this video game is that Spider-Man is chasing after Venom, and well, a symbiote invasion happens. And so Spider-Man has to team up with some unlikely allies in order to save New York City. Over the years, I always had enjoyed this video game for what it was. The gameplay elements, the graphics, which was cool at the time. It comes together to make one good gaming experience. And one of my favorite things about this video game is the ability to switch between suits with a press of a button, which makes for some interesting combat situations. The cameos in this video game are pretty cool. Wolverine, Luke Cage, Black Widow, Moon Knight. It makes for some interesting interactions between Spider-Man and his fellow ally or villain. Now, honestly, the plot ain't all that great. I mean, it's alright, but this is the same concept that was in the 2000 Spider-Man video game where symbiotes took over Manhattan. Seriously, they couldn't come up with a different concept. Nothing against the symbiotes, but there are better stories that they could have told in this video game. Now, there are some morality choices you have to make in this video game, but there is no deeper meaning to these choices other than the four endings. Some issues I had with this video game was the camera control and of course the voice for Spider-Man.
Now where is Cage and his search party? Where is MJ? Where's Cage and his search party? The civilian volunteers! Pretty redhead, arm and a cast! You are no help!
My goodness, man, what in the hell is that? Spider-Man should not sound whiny and annoying. He should have a manly voice and he should have confidence. Nonetheless, though, at the end of the day, there are more positive things to say about this video game than there are negatives. One of the things I'm glad that was done right in this video game was Venom. Even though he only makes 3 appearances in this game, his appearance is noteworthy because he's the one that started this whole symbiote invasion. Even at the end when he shows up those 3 heads, and well, he sacrifices his life. If you choose the good end, that is. That's some good stuff. Now granted, speaking of symbiotes, where the hell is Carnage? Carnage is one of the biggest threats when it comes to the symbiotes, but he's nowhere to be found in this video game. I'm guessing the developers thought that would took away Venom's importance. They put him in. So it makes sense why he's not mentioned or even seen. And not just that, speaking of appearances, both the Fantastic Four and Iron Man, they're mentioned. And they know what been seen. All I'm saying is, if we had got more, cameo appearances from Marvel characters, it would make this game real immersive. Sure, you got the ally system where you can team up with allies or villains. But I really felt like, as far as the symbiote invasion story is, it's alright. It could have been done better. I mean, seeing New York go from the everyday bustle of life to the symbiote invasion near in a game, like I said, it's pretty cool to see. Not just that, the combat is awfully reminds me of Street Fighter when you're playing the red and blue suit, and then the black suit, the combos are just ridiculous. And one thing I wanted to point out really, the whole you can't play free roam after you beat the main story is a big issue for me because they could have done that in the previous open world Spider-Man game. So the fact you couldn't do it here, it's just baffling that they thought that was a good decision. Nonetheless though, this is quite a noteworthy game. It's one of the better Spider-Man games released within the last 15 years. And I will say that this video game, despite the mixed criticism it has received over the years, you can't deny that this was a good video game when it came out, and still it's enjoyable even today. I'm giving this video game an 8 out of 10. Now see, this is how you probably do a black suit storyline in a Spider-Man video game. Still, despite the issues I had with this game, it's enjoyable, it's entertaining, and I've talked to people over the years, they cite this as one of their favorite Spider-Man video games. Another thing I want to point out, the web swinging in this video game, it is pretty good. The transfer system is some of the best I've seen in a Spider-Man game before Spider-Man PS4. Nonetheless though, I give credit to Treyarch considering this was the last Spider-Man video game they made before the license went to Beanox. And I'll say it was a job well done. And that's my review of Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this video game. Okay, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.